Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm the Delivery Wiz, and we're coming at you live from Las Vegas, Nevada, as you already probably know. If you are new to the channel, then now you know. If you're returning, welcome back. Anyhow, I'm back today with a new video. This is Vegas Gig Life, episode 30, and today we are doing 6 Instacart deliveries because they have a 6 for $60 guarantee. And also we're going to discuss the Dasher Rewards program that is coming finally, Vegas. We're going to get it in 2 weeks, or at least 2 weeks from 3 or 4 days ago from the email that I got. So let's just jump right into that. If you've seen any of my previous videos, or a previous video, I should say, that I was going to start pumping up the numbers so I could be prepared ahead of time for when this Dasher Rewards program was going to be released. We have achieved that. I need one more delivery, and today is Sunday, April 28th, and we need one more before midnight of April 30th to get the 100 for the month. And let's see what we have for ratings. Here we go. We have a 4.87. That one hasn't really changed in a long time. I don't believe I've gotten a review or a rating on DoorDash in a while, but anyhow, it's still holding strong at 4.87. As you see, our acceptance rate is 83%. We built up a nice buffer. We really didn't even have to take any trash. We were able to avoid the trash, and on Friday we did like almost 20 deliveries starting at 10:30 in the morning, which is a shock. I did a catering delivery for DeliverThat in Summerlin, and then I went right into DoorDash, and the tips were flowing pretty good on Friday. And it was raining too, so maybe that had something to do with it, but we did pretty well. And on Saturday we did some more, and then today we haven't done any, and we're going to do the one and show the big 100. Anyhow, now the completion rate is up to 98%. It was down to 97. So we have got back to 98% completion because it has been over almost 100 orders, and we have not done the old let me accept this so I don't lose acceptance and then I will cancel. So now we're clear to maybe cancel one down the road here, but I don't want to get too below 97% on that rating just because. And as always, my on time is 95%. That has not changed in forever either. So what changes that or what doesn't change it? I don't know. I feel like I'm on time 100% of the time. Okay, maybe not 100% of the time. Maybe 95% is accurate. And then you can see our lifetime completion, or our lifetime deliveries, is 1189. Not that that rating really matters to anything, it's just a track of how many deliveries you actually done for DoorDash. And so there you have it. Since the last time, I have built up a buffer at 83% completion. Now I can reject all these nonsense orders and try to maintain above 70%, at least until we can do this Dasher Rewards program. Just a quick recap of what the Dasher Rewards program is, and I'm sure any of you Dashers out there probably got the email and know all about it, and those of you who don't Dash, we're going to cover it just briefly. It's a new program. DoorDash is getting rid of the top Dasher and priority access batches or orders, and they're going into this Dasher Reward program, and they're trying to change things up. How good it is or isn't, we won't know because each market is different. So it is saying that it is a leveled up rewards experience, and with the new Dasher Rewards you'll get more opportunities to unlock perks you love like Dash Now, VIP support, and high paying orders, and also new rewards to enjoy. Check out the weekly DoorDash discount and access to large orders, which is going to be nice if that is actually true, because before you just had to wait for an invitation from DoorDash and you had to have like 80% acceptance and 95 or better completion and blah blah blah. I didn't get invited to it, so I don't know if any of you got invited to it and know about it. Please go ahead and feel free to leave comments below. Anyhow, then the next thing is access to new rewards as you raise your customer rating, acceptance rate, and completion rate. And what I think that means is instead of waiting a month, maybe you can unlock stuff in real-time basis. But I won't know that because I'm going to have everything for the top tier, which is platinum. So they're starting with silver, and it says dash to silver by earning great ratings and high quality deliveries. As a reward, you'll unlock priority access to high paying orders and advanced scheduling. So that you need an acceptance rate of 50%, a customer rating of 4.5, and a completion rate of 90%. That is attainable for most everybody. And then you move up to gold if you get up to the next step, and that is go for the gold level. It says maintain higher ratings to unlock even greater rewards, advanced scheduling, VIP support, plus priority access to higher paying orders. So the first level, silver, you get some access. Then gold, you'll get even more priority over the silver people. And then platinum, which where I'll be at when it starts. Achieve the platinum level by going above and beyond to maintain top ratings in 100 deliveries completed in the last 30 days. Unlock priority access to Dash Now, discounts on DoorDash, access to large orders, priority access to the highest paying orders, VIP support, and advanced scheduling. And for that, you need an acceptance rate of 70%, a customer rating of 4.7, completion of 95%, and 100 deliveries in the last 30 days. And we are going to have all that because there's the whole point. So we could check out the highest level. I don't want to start low and build up, because any of you who have fallen below the thresholds and then try to get back up there, it is not pleasant, because at some point you end up taking some 500-mile, $2 order with no tip, and it just sucks, and you have to. And that's the corner that DoorDash paints you into to build back up. Or even when you get above 70, you can't just hang around 70%. You have to build a buffer like I have up to 83%, because they will bombard you with crummy orders over and over and over again one night. And either you have to be able to buffer those off where you can decline them and still work, or you have to turn the app off and go on home. So that wraps up the little intro and about the Dasher Rewards program and where we're at with it. So we're in good shape. We just have to wait for it to launch here in Vegas, which from the email you can see said 2 weeks, and that was 3 or 4 days ago. So we're looking at like the second week of May, hopefully. Not sure why they just didn't roll it out the 1st of May, but whatever. We're prepared, and we're going to have some good content on that, and hopefully maybe we can make some more money. From some of the other gig tubers I've seen in other areas across the country, didn't seem like it really made a whole lot of difference, but I didn't see any with platinum. I seen with gold, and that was as high as I've seen. I don't know if anybody's done any content on platinum out there. If somebody has seen some of that, please go ahead and leave a link in the comments below, so I'd like to check it out. Anyhow, it is 6/13 Sunday, and Instacart has a 6 for 60 guarantee. We have done 4 batches already, and we are now going to get on to the 5th and 6th batch, and then we're going to do 1 DoorDash, and that'll wrap up today's video. On the first 4, we are all at Albertsons, less than 14 item count each one, less than 1.5 miles each run. So it's not bad. We haven't made a truckload of money, maybe $44 for the 4 batches. But when these promos pop up, I encourage you to just grab batches to get it done, and then after that you can start cherry picking if you want, or however you like to work Instacart. Me, I won't do certain Instacarts unless it has certain parameters, and I've already discussed those before in the past, so there's no need to go over them again. So let's see if we can get an order. I've decided to turn on DoorDash to see if we could get order number 100. All right, here we go. We got Jersey Mike's, $9, 2.7 miles, and Jersey Mike's is literally on the other side of this building. You can probably see Little Caesars Pizza behind me. On the other side of Little Caesars is Jersey Mike's. So the mileage isn't going to Jersey Mike's, but the mileage is driving south, which I wanted to go to Centennial, which is north, for groceries because Albertsons kind of slowed down. But heading south, maybe we'll get lucky and get a Smith's or a Sprouts, because this is in the general vicinity of where this Jersey Mike's is going. But let's go. $9 for 2.7. All right, we got the Jersey Mike's and we're on our way to deliver it. You already know how far it was, 2.5 miles or whatever for $9. It was ready. So it was literally pull up, which took 30 seconds, grab, jump in the car, and you'll never guess what happened while I was there. We got a banger from Albertsons on Instacart. 2 deliveries, which will finish us up on, oh no, it's one batch. Dang it. So we got a banger anyway. 37 items, 38 items, 2 deliveries, not too far, maybe 4 miles, and 42 bucks. I mean, that is pretty huge. So we're gonna drop off this DoorDash. It'll be order number 100 complete, and we're gonna rush right back to Albertsons and try to knock that out, because I forgot that they don't count 2 deliveries as 2 batches. They count it as 1 batch, so I'll have to do that and another one to complete that quest. But holy cow, that is a pretty nice batch. It's a big tip on there, and I'll show the final results of that one when we finish. But right now, we're heading to drop off the Jersey Mike's. All right, we just finished shopping. As you can see, it's getting the twilight part of the day. It is 7:26. It took us about 45 minutes to shop the Albertsons. Not too bad. It's about $41 and some change, which is pretty good for an hour and 15 minutes. I'll take that all the time. And you can just take your time and shop and make good replacements and stuff and message the people. There's no super hurry. Where on the shorter, lower item count orders with little or less tip, you can, maybe go a little bit faster, but that's just me. I wouldn't suggest that for you. Anyhow, it's about a 5-minute drive. Let's go take this first one. And now we just finished the Instacart. 39 items, 2 deliveries, 6 miles. 6 miles we'll call it. And let's see what we got. The total for that, $41.92. And it took, the app says an hour and 23 minutes, but I wasted at least 15 plus minutes delivering the DoorDash first and then coming back to start the shop. So I'm gonna say about an hour and 5 minutes, because we didn't run into any hiccups in the store, which is great. So one was a tip of 27 and some change, as you can see, and the other was $6 and some change. Anyhow, the whiz says that these are ones you should definitely take. They're less than 40 items. It's about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes average, and the mileage is less than 6 miles. You gotta grab these. They're far and few between. And thank you very much for the kind generosity from both customers. It's greatly appreciated here at the Delivery Wiz channel. Now, we need one more batch for Instacart to complete the 6 for 60. And I don't know if I'm going to dare to turn on DoorDash. We have all the ratings that we need. We have the 100 deliveries. I may just turn it on to see what happens. But right now we're going to see what we get for Instacart. It could take a while. It is 7:45, and I'll keep you apprised of the time. As we were heading north to Centennial on Durango, we got up to Ann. And then we got an Albertsons back to Cheyenne and Durango, where we've been working from all day. Every batch has been from this store. So it's been a good Albertsons day for a change. So this is 2 batches. So this will be the 6th total batch for the 6 for 60. And It is 2 deliveries, 21 items, 11 miles. But the 11 miles is on 215 straight west of Cheyenne. So 3 miles to 215 and then the rest on the highway. And then it drops me in Centennial where I want to do some food delivery after this off camera. So that's why I took it, if you're wondering. It's not that great, but it definitely helps me finish the quest for the day on Instacart. And it's not horrible. It's easy items. I looked over the item list before accepting. All right, we just dropped off the last order for this evening. It was not the best order in the world, but it was an order. And it paid $21.09, I believe, and it was 11 miles. The item count was in the 20s, maybe 21. And it's okay. So wraps up 6 for $60. So we got topped up almost $20 for the batch pay. And then the tips and everything was $125.09 for the 6 batches that we did today. That's not too bad. It says 5 hours, I know, or 5+ hours active time, but that is on all the time. I mean, I was sat in the Albertsons parking lot and I ate some Thai food at a restaurant right there waiting. So today I did that specifically because I wanted some short runs like I got early on, which were like 10 items for a mile, 7 items for a mile and a half. Just like that, it's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed this little ride along for Instacart, the 6 for $60 guarantee on batch pay, and also talking about the Dasher reward program that is coming out in a couple weeks in Las Vegas. We are definitely happy about that. Again, I've said before, I don't feel that they should pilot these programs in so many markets, and they never choose Vegas apparently for whatever reason. So we're looking forward to that. We will just be ready to start working at the platinum level when that is released. So I'm definitely stoked about that. We're definitely going to get down to the Las Vegas Strip here in the next few days or by the end of the week to do another episode of No Tip on the Strip. What I would really like to see is if anything's changed since the last time I did it, which was about 7 months ago or so. I don't think so, but it'll be interesting to see. Maybe things have changed. Maybe we'll get a big order with a big tip. That's what we're hoping for. But my guess is the title says it all. There'll be no tips on the Strip, and we won't be taking any gigs. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And please don't take these terrible orders that these companies really want you to take, like DoorDash, to try to keep you above 70% acceptance rate. It's not worth it. And you're going to say, well, Wiz, you do it. I know. I'm doing it for the channel. But from me to you, just don't do it.